Good morning. It's 9 o'clock. You're listening to WZRD Chicago, 88.3 FM, and streaming worldwide at WZRDchicago.org. Good morning, everybody. Okay, Yellow Days, setting our groove for us right there with a song that sounds similar to something you've heard before, but different song, not even a cover. Keep Yourself Alive. Yeah, I think I've heard that title before. Good morning. It's Sunday morning. It's your Sunday morning wizard. I'm here for the next 3 hours to try to set your musical day on fire. I'm going to try to make your soundtrack, or this music, your soundtrack for the day. There we go. That's what I wanted to say. Still waking up, still trying to get things going here. It's a little bit early at 9 o'clock for some people. Not for me, though. We're going to get you started right. We're going to get you started right with some grooves. Let's hear what this sounds like right here. Montebalas, providing you with that massive horn section there to get your day going. That was their song Go JJ. That was from the 2003 release called Government Magic that those guys put out. Right in the middle of that set, we had we opened up that set. In the middle of the set, it had two very 80s sounding bands, and that's because that's where they were from. So we had Patrick Moraz was the first one. That was a song called Beyond Binary. And that was from his album called Human Interface. Yeah, it's kind of spelled out there weird. Human Interface. And that was put out back in 1987. And then right before that, we had Pete Bardens. Pete Bardens doing a song called In Dreams from an album that he put out back in 1986 called Scene One Earth. Those songs sounded like they were definitely from that time period. Had that 80s disco sound, or kind of, I don't know. There was a lot of different sounds going on there. It sounded like a lot of bands I'd heard before. Never heard of either one of those. All right, we got a lot of things to get to this morning. One of the things I'm focusing on, and we'll get to in just a little bit, is Giving Tuesday, and kind of focusing in Giving Tuesday in a different way, maybe giving people peace, trying to end violence in this city. So we're going to focus on a couple pieces on gang violence and looking at organizations that you can give to in order to try to have early intervention in some of these youths that are having problems. There was a carjacker the other day, was 11 years old. So we'll talk more about that later as we get some pieces that I'm going to put to you on that. So, but let's get back to music. So we got another set here we're going to get to some very interesting things. So let's kick it off with whatever this is.
Serenity, that's Hanu, that's Hanu. He lives a life of pleasure, it's been said. He only seeks the treasure of his bowl and his bed. Have you seen him in the park after dark? Have you seen him on his back? So
tiny but heart and ambitions are low, and his center was right, but emotions hard growth, and his center alright, take a different road. Then love it tears apart again. Love it tears apart again. When it bears of gold, when it turn away all sight, it's a time of that fruit, every feeling road dry. Then the surface of feel very through all life. And love it tears apart again. Love it tears apart again. You cry until you sleep, and the feelings pose. Think you discriminate aspirations take road. Just as summer so good, just confessions no. And love it tears apart again. Love it tears apart again. Love it tears apart again. Love it tears apart again.
Under a darkened moon, she captures me. She has arrived too soon, for I'm still young, you see. 1,000 lives she has led to the altar of the moon. Days a stranger to them, the sun's song is a distant tune. But very soon we'll all be free again, free to roam the earth amongst the flowers and the trees. Yes, very soon the sun will rise again, sing its gentle song and share its light with all the world.
Let me get my flute. That was Nick Castro. Nick Castro and the Poison Tree, bringing us their song, Sun Song. That was from an album called Further from Grace. And right in the middle of that, we had the only bossa nova version of a song that might have sounded very familiar to you. If you remember that old Joy Division classic, Love Will Tear Us Apart, that was their own take on that. So very interesting little album we have here at the Wizard. It's called Nouvelle Vague. And there's a whole bunch of songs that they've remixed into bossa nova versions. So nice stuff on there. And we opened up that set with, the Duplex. Duplex with their album, creatively titled Album by Duplex. And that was their song, Hanu. Interesting little record from those guys. That's their band out of Canada. It was put out back in 2005. Looks like a very family affair. So I see lots of, looks like the whole family, mom, dad, kids. Interesting group. Let's see. So right now I got a piece that very interesting. So this is a band. So when you look at the albums that are in the Wizard collection, this is one of those gems. So this is basically I'm looking at Bigfoot with a guitar. It's called Sasquatch Rock. All right. So let's get to a tune from Sasquatch Rock. They actually do a pretty decent cover of a song you're going to recognize right away. Dave Brubeck, hang on.
Everybody's talking at me. I don't hear words they're saying, only the echoes of my mind. People stopping, staring. I can't see their faces, only the shadows of their eyes. I'm going where the sun keeps shining through the pouring rain, going where the weather suits my clothes, banking off of the northeast winds, sailing on summer breeze, and skipping over the ocean like a stone. I'm going where the sun keeps shining through the pouring rain, going where the weather suits my clothes, banking off of the northeast winds, sailing on summer breeze, and skipping over the ocean like a stone. Everybody's talking at me, can't hear a word they're saying, only the echoes of my mind. I won't let you leave my love behind. No, I won't let you leave.
Harry Nilsson with an unlikely hit for him on Fred Neil's, a cover of Fred Neil's song. That was actually propelled to success by being on the soundtrack for the movie Midnight Cowboy. That was Everybody's Talking. And right before that, we had the Stepford Husbands. Stepford Husbands is doing a song called Will It Ever End? That was a 1987 release from those guys, album called New Ways of Seeing. And we opened up that set with an album that I think you're only going to find in the Wizards collection here. That was Sasquatch Rock off their album Lawndale. We were doing the bizarre cover of Take 5. I didn't know you could squeeze a Led Zeppelin song out of Dave Brubeck's Take 5, but there it was, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you heard it. All right, got lots more good music for you this morning. We are going to get into another set right now with Mr. Cian Cootie.
chatting.
Your life no represent me. We don't care your government.
I need the shot for London, Lagos, Cairo, Paris, Syria, then no one here.
Your life no represent me. We don't care your government.
Now when the people stand, the power day. Make you send your army, man. Now when the people stand, the power day. We no fear your policeman. Use them gather and the chanting for changes. You use them gather and the chanting for truth. I said we gather and we chanting for progress. To change the system will cause our problems. This how we fatherland, we're not moving. This how we fatherland, we're not shaking. We're not moving, we'll change the system. We're not moving till we take the system. So hear our voices.
Take the system.
Respect the movement.
Take the system.
Then go sell humanity.
Take the system.
All the time for business.
Take the system.
We're not moving till we.
Take the system.
I said we got authority.
Take the system.
We're not shaking till we.
Take the system.
I said we got authority.
Take the system.
All these governments and all these banks and corporations ready break man back.
Show me the money.
Then they plant them evil seeds.
Show me the money.
Then we grow the evil trees.
Show me the money.
Then they plant them evil seeds.
Show me
See
the
them,
money.
they grow their evil trees.
Show me the money.
Spread it all over the
Show me
radio.
the money.
Stressing at the youth
Show
everywhere.
me the money.
Nonsense on your TV.
Show me the money.
Stressing at the youth
Show me
everywhere.
the money.
Vanity is all than touches.
Show me the money.
No Martin Luther King for the
Show
youth.
me the money.
Violence in all that
Show
mosques.
me the money.
No Malcolm X for the youth.
Show me the money.
Carrying out them evil
Show me
service.
the money.
The bad mind, them evil servants. I see them carrying out them evil service. See them bad mind, them evil
Show me
servants.
the money.
So when them spread those lies, when them spread them fear,
Make it profit.
words of war, and the price of our liberty.
Make it profit.
To dress their heads and the risk environment.
Make it profit.
I go tell them that.
Fight and agree with the higher consciousness.
We go tell them that.
Fight and agree with the higher consciousness.
Oh, the higher knowing, the higher knowledge, the higher power, the higher nayai, the higher knowing, the higher knowledge, the higher power, the higher nayai, the higher knowing, the higher knowledge, the higher power, the higher nayai, the higher knowing, the higher knowledge, the higher power, the higher nayai, the higher knowledge. And when we come together, the higher power, my brother make you listen. The higher knowledge, and when we come together, the higher power, my brother make you listen. The higher knowledge, and when we come together, the higher power, my brother make you listen.
Fight and agree with the higher consciousness. Fight and agree with the higher consciousness.
It's 10 o'clock, and you're listening to WZRD Chicago, 88.3 FM, and streaming worldwide at WZRDchicago.org.
I see you watching me like a hawk. You know it don't matter the way you talk, but when you touch me, something's got to give. I live the life of love, and I love the life I live. My diamond rings, all my money too. You know tomorrow night it all could belong to you. You young girls, you treat me as you will. I live the life of love, and I love the life I live. I may lay 100 on a bet this time. Tomorrow night, you know I could even cover you down. Next week I could be over the hill. I'm just trying to tell you people how I feel now. If you see me rocking when I pass you by, please don't talk about me, cause I could be high. Just forgive me if you will now. I live the life of love, and I love the life I live. Oh! Bet this time. Tomorrow night I couldn't even cover your dime. Next week I could be over the hill. I'm just trying to tell you people how I feel now. If you see me rocking when I pass you by, please don't talk about me, cause I might be high. Just forgive me, if you will now. I live the life of love, and love the life I live. Oh yeah, baby. You know this is my life, and I'm gonna live it like I want to. All right. All right.
Nothing is there, nothing is down in Africa. Nothing is there, nothing is there, nothing is down in Africa. Nothing is there, nothing is there, nothing is down in Africa. Nothing is there, little nothing is down in Africa.
myself. I'm on my way to Mogadishu. Mogadishu. Dark clouds hide the sun. Mogadishu. And rain is falling down. Mogadishu. I'll put you on the run. Mogadishu. A little man will hit the ground. Way back then when I was young, I always played with my toy gun. Well, I'm not joking, and I guess I never will. Smoked cigarette and I was born to kill. Mogadishu. Dark clouds hide the sun. Mogadishu. And rain is falling down. Mogadishu. I'll put you on the run. Mogadishu. Another man went in the ground. Mogadishu. Dark clouds hide the sun. Mogadishu. And rain is falling down. Mogadishu. I'll put you on the run. Mogadishu. Another man will hit the ground. Mogadishu. Dark clouds hide the sun. Mogadishu. And rain is falling down. Mogadishu. I'll put you on the run. Mogadishu. Another man will hit the ground. Mogadishu. 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 Mogadishu.
All right, we don't want to get into the Boogaloo. We just got done with that one. That was, let's see. So that was Leader Nacken with a song called Mogadishu Boogie. And that was from an album called Do the Boogaloo. That was a, let's see, 1987 release from those guys. That was interesting. And right in the middle there, I took you back to a club back in 1987 so that you could experience what I experienced at that time. Maybe if you're my age, which would be like mid-60s, we all experienced that at that time, hopefully, if you're out in the bars in Chicago. Talking about the sound of Big Twist and the Mellow Fellows. There's nobody bigger on the scene back in Chicago at that time. Matter of fact, I saw him open up for Muddy Waters down in Decatur. Celebrated backstage with that man. So I have a personal relationship with Mr. Big Twist. We had a lot of fun that night. So yeah, Big Twist and the Mellow Fellows doing his classic song, I Love the Life I Live. Actually, I don't know if that was his. I'd have to look that up and see if he wrote that. I don't think he did. Let's see. And then we opened up that set with Cian Cootie. Cian Cootie. Fata Cootie's son. Let's see. It was from an album that he put out called Egypt 80. And we heard the song Higher Consciousness off that. All right. That's about let's see, 12 minutes, 13 minutes past 10. So let's get to another set of music before we get serious again. So let's see. I'm going to kick this one off with a little bit of jazz horn. Let's hear what this goes. Sounds like.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3.
chicken.
Didn't want to short that 1 second. All right, the brilliant Sufjan Stevens there with a beautiful, beautiful title track there from his album Come On Feel the Illinois. So that was the title track. There were two parts in there. Part one was the World's Columbian Exposition, and part two, Carl Sandburg Visits Me in a Dream. That was a 2005 release from him, and just a brilliant album. There are so many good songs on there. And right in the middle of that set, we had Daedalus. Daedalus doing the song Just Briefly. That was from their album Exquisite Corpse. There you go. And we opened up that set with Yves Francois. Francois? Something like that. Blues for Hawk. He had a bunch of special guests on there. Franz Jackson, Eddie Johnson, and Odie Payne Jr. helping him out back in 2005. That's a Delmark recording, and we heard Lester Leaps In off of that album. All right, it's 10:45. We're going to get back to more music. Let's see. So right now, I got a couple of throwback albums. These really sound interesting. So there's some stuff, once again, what I'm doing is I pull out a random handful of albums out of the collection here and then just kind of start going through and seeing what's in there. And it amazes me every day, every time I do this show, it's a discovery, finding things that are coming from the past that the lost gems, maybe. I don't know, or at least interesting things. So let's give a listen to what I dug up here.
Get away from you. I'm like a restless ship on some lonely ship. All I do is roam far away from home. I can't get away from you. 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 The devils in my life is something I can't find. It's on my cigarette and it's getting away. It's a shame in my meditation. I can't get away from you. I can't get away from you. No, I can't get away from you. No, I can't get away from you. 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 I can't get away from you.
Words that shoot to kill, words that keep a chill. Ooh, I know you know because you told me so. Walk through 100 faces, try to erase your traces. When all is said and done, you'll be the lonely one I know. Don't say it again, 'cause you just might break it. No, don't say it again, 'cause you just might break it down. Would you make a mill? What's the hunch of below? 100 faces, try to erase your traces. When all is said and done, you'll be the only one I know. Don't say it again, 'cause I just can't take it. No, don't say it again, 'cause you're just like red dye. Words, the shit to kill, words, the people words, that make up better words, that haunt your middle. I know you know, because you told me so. I walked through 100 faces, tried to erase your traces. When all is said and done, you'll be the only one I know.
Kiss Me Deadly. That was either Dance 4 or Dance 1. Don't know which one. That was off their album Amaru Cosmiques, an EP. Little cardboard thing we got here at the studio. And right before that, we had, let's see, turn it right side up, idiot. Wailing Ultimate. Yes, the Wailing Ultimate. That was a, let's see, the Homestead Records compilation. And we heard Antietam in a Glass House. Oh, I see. So there's a bunch of different albums. So we heard the band Antietam doing song In a Glass House. I'm a little slow to catch on here. All right. And we opened up that set with, hang on, it's the Cynics. The Cynics, a very interesting looking group here. If there's ever anything that screamed like maybe late 70s, early 80s, it's these guys. Great picture. An album called Blue Train Station. We heard the track Waste of Time. We got a year on here? No. 1986. So once again from that 1986 album Grab. They look like they got a look that's a little bit earlier than 1986, though. I don't know. You have to look that one up. Look up the Cynics. Interesting stuff from them. All right. Let's see. Time-wise, 10:57. Close enough to 11 o'clock to say it's 11 o'clock. We waste a couple more minutes here. We can talk about some things that are coming up. So coming up in the next hour here, about another half hour, I've got a segment on gang violence again. This is going to be a gang member, former gang member, about 30 years old now, who basically had somebody that cared about him, somebody that intervened in his life. He's going to talk about it and talk about what a difference it made. Right now he works in the television industry. He's a set rigger for the television industry. So it kind of, we'll talk about this more, but it kind of points out to trying to find your dreams, find out what things are going to make a difference to you, to make you happy. I can't imagine anybody would be out there being happy carjacking, but hopefully we can get this situation turned around, but the only way that we're going to do it is by intervention, taking these kids and getting them out of their neighborhoods early on and trying to do something. So I'm kind of tying this back to Giving Tuesday that happened this past week. So we'll be up in the next half hour here. But we got some more music coming up. We got some birthdays coming up in the next half hour. And then we'll see if I have some special guests in the studio or not. I have some people that may be coming in here. We're going to talk about a couple different things. We're going to talk about Miseracordia. We're going to talk about Funkadaisy. So we'll kind of see what's happening with that. That might be closer to noon. I'll know more by about 11:30 if that's going to happen or not. So, all right, let's get back to music and fun. Right now, we got a political piece, something that goes back and kind of reminds us what things used to be like in this country, and the thing that most young people used to fear the most. Let's hear what that is.
The draft is coming. It's blowing down the door, so pack your bags, boys and girls. We're all going off to war. You can be the next to die for Halliburton. Hold the cord, drape the flag, and draw the curtain. You can pull the trigger for the Exxon Corporation. Watch the cities burn around you while you're standing at your station. You can shoot the children as they throw stones at your Humvee. You can die for Kerry or maybe for Dick Cheney. The draft is coming. It's blowing down the door, so pack your bags, boys and girls. We're all going off to war. When your tours are over and you come back, maybe you can go to college if you survived Iraq. With dew dust in your lungs, you can learn a trade. In your dying years, you'll have it made. When you're coughing up your last breath beneath the overpass, you'll be praying for the fortunes of the military brass. The draft is coming. It's blowing down the door, so pack your bags, boys and girls. We're all going off to war. But you can be proud about the cause for which you died. At least you fought for freedom, unlike the other side. They were setting off car bombs while you dropped them from the sky. You sold the country off to whatever company would buy. Shut their papers down and shot them for their liberty. So as you die, you know you left the world just a bit more free. The draft is coming. It's blowing down the door, so pack your bags, boys and girls. We're all going off to war. Yes, you can die for oil and watch history repeat. Fight for empire in the desert and go down in defeat. Or maybe it could happen that now in the second round we will take the struggle higher, and this time hear the sound of the chimes of freedom ringing when we take Washington, D.C., 'cause opportunity is knocking. Oh, say, can you see the draft is coming?
It's 11 o'clock. You listen to WZRD Chicago, 88.3 FM, and streaming worldwide at wzrdchicago.org.
Whether or not there is any type of God, I'm not supposed to say. And today, I don't really care. God is a word, and the argument ends there. Oh, do I feel like the mother of the world? Oh, do I feel like the mother of the world? With two children. Oh, do I feel like the mother of the world? With two children fighting. When I was a boy, I used to get into it bad with my sister. And when the time came to face the truth, it'd be only tears and sighs, tears and sighs. And my mother, my poor mother, would say it does not matter, to stop fighting.
Halfway to hell, or am I the mirror I say, what could this mean? Guess I'll stop and stretch my legs, put some ground beneath my feet. Wrong time is the right time for somebody like me. I get up, I walk around, I get tired, I lay down. Oh, sleep escapes me. I get bored of laying around, it's so hard to settle down. Oh, it's no mystery. I need a little something, so I walk down the street, head for the corner store, see what they got for me. I approach the counter, my selection complete. Hand over a bill and I say, can you break one of these? $3.33 is what they gave back to me.
Smog. That's what that is right there. Smog. A River Ain't Too Much to Love. That was the album. And the song that we heard was I Feel Like the Mother of the World. All right. And right before that, we had, let's see. I'm sorry. You know what? That was when it was in the middle of that set. Apologize. Let's see. We opened up that set with the Cherry Valance. We just heard the Cherry Valance. Cherry Valance with the song TCV3, with their song 333. And then we heard Smog. So we heard Smog before that. And then we opened up that set with David Rovix. David Rovix, the album called For the Moment, terrifying song called The Draft is Coming. Let's hope we don't ever have to see that again. For those guys who were around back in the 1960s, that was one of the scariest things, was wondering if your number was up in the draft. A lot of people got very nervous, and some of them went someplace else, like maybe up to our neighbors up north. All right, let's hope we don't have to go through that again. All right, I got a set now. I'm going to actually move up that gang segment. I'm going to play that right now because I got a good suggestion for a song from listener Mike, so we're going to fit that in. And I still got to get our birthdays in. So, boy, we've got a lot going on here. So let's get through this gang segment, and then we'll get to some birthdays. So let's see. So this is a 30-year-old gang member, former gang member. He basically has turned his life around. He's going to talk about what made the changes or what changed his life.
I want to bring in Jermaine Rhodes now. He joined a gang as a child in Chicago, and it wasn't until years later that he got out, and now he is trying to get other Chicago kids off the streets and see a brighter future. Jermaine is joining us live tonight. Appreciate your time. Thank you.
Nice to be here.
Well, let me get your response to what Aisha was saying right there. In terms of just turning on some lights in Chicago, would that help?
Of course not. People get shot in broad daylight all the time.
Mm-hmm.
People get shot on Interstate 290. It's not lights that'll stop people from killing each other. We got to go deeper than that, way deeper.
So what do we need to do?
She said one thing right. We got to look at this as a health problem. And if I got time, I would like to get deep in this because I look at it as a health problem too. If we all understand how syphilis works, right? Syphilis is an STD that can be treated with a penicillin if you catch it early. But if syphilis go untreated, it'll eat up the nerves, and then it'll eat up the brain. Right now, Black people in Chicago got syphilis, and it ate up our nerves. And our nerve is not able to send signal to our brain to let us know that we're messed up. We don't know that we're messed up, so we keep doing the same things over and over and over again. Mm-hmm. We don't know that we're causing harm to ourselves.
Jermaine, you said something
Because-
recently in an interview. You said, don't judge my choices when you didn't see my options. Describe for me what your childhood was like.
Oh, my childhood was terrible. Both my parents did drugs. My daddy did drugs till the day he died. They found him with a pipe in his hand. My mom still do drugs to this day. I haven't talked to her in 3 years. But basically, I grew up with nothing. I grew up in a trap house. My house was the house that they sold drugs at. Everybody in my family was in a gang. Everybody in my family sold drugs. Not one person in my family had a job. Not one.
And you were on that path. What was your turning point?
Mr. Reginald Berry, an old gang chief from my neighborhood. It took him a long time to talk sense into me, but he did. It took him like 3-4 years. But he's the one that turned me around. And because he looked at me and he told me my whole life story without knowing me. And he was able to do that, and that let me know that it's the same story in these streets. Nothing changed. Mm-hmm. You sell drugs, you make some money, you get some clout, you go to jail, or you die. The end. Not a long story.
Right. What did it take finally, though, to convince you? You had heard it over and over again. You saw what you were facing and what you were dealing with. What was the one thing that he said that took you to a place where you saw some hope?
It's not what he said, it's what he did. The fact that he never gave up on me. The fact that he was a role model. The fact that I had somebody that I can disappoint. I had somebody that I can let down for the first time in my life. And I refuse to let that man down. Most of us in the hood ain't got role models. We don't have somebody we can let down. So if you don't have nobody that you can let down, there's nothing stopping me from doing nothing bad. And it's because he never gave up on me. And I believe that that's the first time I want to say I had real love, like from a parent. Like I had real love, so that's what it is in the hood. We don't really got real love.
So how are you going to pay that forward? What are you doing now to help others who are in the same situation that you were in?
I'm just doing the same thing he did to me. I'm not giving up. I still live in the same neighborhood that I grew up in. And now I'm some of a role model. I'm 30 years old. I make almost 100 grand a year. And I won't leave. And I'm an ex-felon. Mm-hmm. That's a plus.
And you make your money doing what now? When you tell them this is what you can do and you can make a living, what are you doing?
I work on sets. I'm a rigging grip. I work on the sets of TV shows at Center Space. And I've been doing that since 2014.
And if they were to say, well, is that fulfilling? What do you say?
Well, I love it. It's a wonderful thing. But it's not for everybody. You have to find out what you like. You can't chase money. You got to chase happiness. And if you find something that makes you happy, do it. I don't care what it is.
Right. Just giving them some optimism. What would you tell a kid on the street right now who doesn't see a way out?
It's not one answer. So I can't say one thing and expect him to hear it and believe what I say. I don't know what that kid going through. Everybody going through different things. So the best thing we can do is not talk to the kids or listen to them. We keep giving people what we think they need, and it ain't worked that. We have to stop doing that. We have to listen to them and give them what they say they need. Is that something?
And show them that they have love and people who care about them out there. And I think, Jermaine, seeing you out here speaking like you are gives them motivation. I sure hope so, that there is life on the other side of gangs.
It is. And there's not too many gangs out there in Chicago like people think it is. There's a lot of cliques. It's not like gangs. That's not a thing no more. And nobody never shine a light on the positive. It's always negative. Honestly, since the 90s, crime have gone down in Chicago. It was way worse in the 90s. Murders was 900 a year. It's 500 a year now. Still bad.
Still bad. I don't know. I wake up every Monday morning and look at the weekend crime rates, and it's pretty heartbreaking.
Yeah, I know. It's not nothing good. I'm not bragging on it. I'm just saying that it's better than the 90s.
Yeah.
It's
Jermaine,
we went from 900 a year to 500 a year.
I'm out of time, but thank you for giving a voice to a group of people who need to know that there is somebody out there who wants to do good by them, and that you want to make the streets of Chicago safer, and for the work you're doing, and for just showing so many that there is a light at the end of the tunnel. It's important what you're doing and what you're saying, and we're very appreciative you came on to talk to us tonight.
Thank you. Anytime. Thanks, Trevor.
We'll have you back. All right, Jermaine. Thank
All
you.
right, cool.
When I move my body just like this, I don't know why, but I feel like freedom. I hear a song that takes me back, and I let go with so much freedom. Well, I'm gonna get, 'cause it's my freedom. I love how you talk, you speak in my language, the way that you walk. You can't contain it. Is it the shoes? Jumping kangaroo. We're overdue for a little more pressing. Now it's your time. You can shine. If you do, I'ma do too. When I move my body just like this, I don't know why, but I feel like freedom. I hear a song that takes me back, and I let go with so much freedom. Well, I'm gonna get, 'cause it's my freedom. Get down into get back up. If someone's around, let him look. You can't stand still. This ain't no drill. More than cheap thrill. Now is your time. You can shine. If you do, I'ma do too. 'Cause when I look up to the stars, I know exactly who we are. 'Cause then I see you shine, you shining, you shining. Everybody come on, everybody come on now. Everybody. I'm stuck to the dance floor with the whole team. With the whole team. I'm stuck to the dance floor with the whole team. With the whole team. You give me what you asked for, giving you the whole shit. I'ma give you the whole shit. I'm stuck to the dance floor with the whole team. With the whole team. I say yeah. Oh yeah. Cause you do, I'ma do too. Everybody. I'm stuck to the dance floor with the whole team. With the whole team. I'm stuck to the dance floor with the whole team. With the whole team. You give me what you asked for, giving you the whole shit. I'ma give you the whole shit. I'm stuck to the dance floor with the whole team. With the whole team. I say yeah. Oh yeah. Cause you do, I'ma do too. When I move my body just like this, I don't know why, but I feel like freedom. I hear a song that takes me back, and I let go with so much freedom. Well, I'm gonna get, 'cause it's my freedom.
People get ready. There's a train a-coming. You don't need no baggage. You just get on board. All you need is faith to hear the diesels humming. You don't need no ticket. You just thank the Lord. I say you just thank the Lord. You just thank the Lord. So people get ready for the train to Jordan, picking up passengers coast to coast. Faith is the key. Open the doors and board 'em. There's hope for all among those loved the most. You know they've been loved the most. They've been loved the most. There ain't no room for the hopeless sinner who would hurt all mankind just to save his own. Have pity on those whose chances grow thinner, for there's no hiding place against the kingdom's throne. You know there's no hiding place. There's no hiding place. So people get ready. There's a train a-coming. You don't need no baggage. You just get on board. All you need is faith to hear the diesels humming. You don't need no ticket. You just thank the Lord. I say you just thank the Lord. You just thank the Lord. That's why I'm here to say that I believe. I believe we're gonna make it one day. Brothers, I believe. I believe. I believe. I believe. Sure enough, I true believe. Thank you. Thank you. We'd like to just maybe put something else on your mind for the moment that I'm sure most of you have probably experienced. It's probably set back in your mind and you never really brought it up front as to where you could see really what was going down. To stare and stare. If you ever rode the bus, the subways, the trains, people tend to just be that by themselves, although there's a large crowd. Well, maybe this might break it down. You'll understand.
There you go, Curtis Mayfield, talking about the next song that came up, which was Stare and Stare. An interesting song by him, talking about people looking at you a whole different way, depending on the color of your skin. So that's it right there. That was a suggestion from listener Mike. Curtis Mayfield, people get ready, tying back to trying to solve the violence and the what's happening in our country and our nation. And before that, we had a piece by John Baptiste, a man who has found his own freedom, a guy who's potentially going to have a Grammy-nominated album, hopefully Grammy-winning album for him. That was his song, Freedom. And then that piece opened up with a former gang member talking about his life and talking about what made a difference in his life. Having parents that just weren't there, and having somebody that cared about him and somebody that made a difference and turned him around. It's a story that is so common in our society today, and it's we all need to try to see if there's anything that we can do to help. And so, tying all that back to this past Giving Tuesday, I'm moving forward and giving to some of those organizations and making sure that we can do all that we can to try to solve violence and problems in our community and our society. All right, enough of that. All right, so I normally play a set of bluegrass music and other stuff towards the end, but we're kind of shuffling things around because I may have some guests coming here, and I want to see if I can have enough time to get them to the door. So I'm going to kind of plan my birthday segment to give me time to get out and meet them if they come. So what we're going to do is right now we're going to put on a little bluegrass music. So let's kick things off with No Speed Limit.
I was raised up in a cabin underneath the lonesome pine. I was born to be a rambler. I've rambled all my life. Roll home, run down that railroad track. Long gone, they ain't never coming back. I was raised up in a cabin underneath the lonesome pine. I was born to be a rambler. I've rambled all my life. Late at night, I'm all alone. There's no one to call my own. I'll go back to Carolina and I'll sing a rambling song. Roll home, run down that railroad track. Long gone, I ain't never coming back. I was raised up in a cabin underneath the lonesome pine. I was born to be a rambler. I've rambled all my life. Roll home, run down that railroad track. Long gone, ain't never coming back. I was raised up in a cabin underneath the lonesome pine. I was born to be a rambler. I've rambled all my life.
All of me, why not take all of me? Can't you see that I'm no good without you? Take my arms, I won't lose them. Take my lips, I'll never use them. Your goodbye left me with eyes that cry, and I know that I am no good without you. You took the part that once was my heart, so why not take all of me? take all of me. Can't you see that I'm no good without you? Take my arms, I won't lose them. Take my lips, I'll never use them. Your goodbye left me with eyes that cry, and I know that I am no good without you. You took part that once was my heart, so why not take all of me? Why not take all of me?
Always chow your own tobacco, never borrow lend or steal, and always eat your whole cake of Indian cornmeal. Always treat the ladies kindly, never kiss them on the sly. Big pig, a little pig, root, hog, or die. Sing anything, that's what the people say. A long song, a short song, to pass the time away. A love song, a comic song, oh play me something, sing something new, oh yes, sing anything. Well, a man in Indiana just 100 years ago, there's a boy in North Dakota had a rooster and he couldn't crow. A girl in Minnesota had icicles on her nose, and they say that Grover Cleveland had bunions on his toes. Sing anything, that's what the people say. A long song, a short song, to pass the time away. A love song, a comic song, oh play me something, sing something new, oh yes, sing anything. Well, a kitty in the garden chasing bumblebees, Nero on the woodpile with two big stubborn fleas, a hornet on the grindstone whetting up his sting, and here am I breaking my jaws at singing anything. Sing anything, that's what the people say. A long song, a short song, to pass the time away. A love song, a comic song, oh play me something, sing something new, oh yes, sing anything.
That's all right, Neil. Now listen, Neil, what is this little pig, big pig, root hog, or die?
Big pig, little pig,
That'd be a
root
little
hog
pig
or
a
die.
big pig, either one.
There's been a saying among the mountain people, that means if you don't work, you don't get anything to eat. The pig's got to root if he gets anything to eat. The hog has to root if he gets anything to eat. That's the range hog, the wild hog. The hog in the wild stage.
Neil Morris giving you the skinny there on Hog Life. There you go. Life was simpler back then in those times. That was a song called Anything from Neil Morris. That's a album that we've got here called Southern Journey, Ozark Frontier, a number of different ballads and old-timey music from Arkansas. And right in the middle of that set, we had Willie Nelson from his classic Stardust album he put out back in 1978. We heard the big hit by him, All of Me. And we open up that set with a new band, new pickers out of, where are they out of? Blue Ridge, somewhere down south there. So this was put out back in 2006 by those guys, a band called No Speed Limit. And we heard Born a Rambler from those guys. All right, I just got word that my guests are on the way. This is going to be exciting. So we'll talk a little bit about this. So in kind of looking at, let me back up just a sec. So that former set that we just heard there, that was a bluegrass set. I did that for my parents. We were out with them last night. We were at the LaGrange Christmas Walk. What an amazing time. LaGrange has got all their lights out downtown. They've got stores giving out different things, so hot chocolate and cider and candy and all kinds of stuff, and just a beautiful, beautiful evening. So thanks to my parents for having a wonderful time with them last night. That was great. We've got some birthdays to celebrate today, so there's a number of people whose birthdays are actually on today. One of the biggest ones that we're going to start out with is Mr. Sonny Boy Williamson. So if you want to see a really good video, take a look at the video of, let's see, the song is... Keep It to Yourself. So if you go on YouTube, look up Sonny Boy Williamson and the video Keep It to Yourself, you're going to wonder how this guy eats. He's got no teeth. All right, let's check him out, though. Great harp player. All right, so we'll be back with some exciting guests, but first, some birthdays.
The king of the harmonica, Sir Sonny Boy Williamson.
This time, ladies and gentlemen, it's got to be keep it to yourself. Darling, do me a favor, keep it to yourself. Please, darling, do me a favor, keep our business to yourself. You know I don't want you to tell nobody, don't mention it to no one else. Don't tell your mother, don't tell your father, don't tell your sister, and don't mention it to your brother, please, darling. You just keep it all to yourself. I don't want you to tell nobody, and don't mention it to no one else. Keep it to yourself. Please, baby, just keep it to yourself. Don't tell nobody. Don't mention it to no one else. You have a husband and I have a wife. But if you start to talking, that's going to mess up our life, please, baby. You just keep it all to yourself. Do that for me, darling. Don't mention it to no one else. time.
Well, it's Saturday night and I just got paid. You got me money, don't try to save. My heart said go, go. Have a time for Saturday night. Now I feel fine, gonna rock it up. I'm gonna rip it up. I'm gonna shake it up. Gonna ball it up. I'm gonna rock it up and ball tonight. Well, along about 10, I'll be flying high. A rock all night unto the sky. But I don't care if I spin my gold. Tonight I'm gonna be one half soul. I'm gonna rock it up. I'm gonna rip it up. I'm gonna shake it up. Gonna ball it up. I'm gonna rock it up and ball tonight. Well, I got me a date and I won't be late. Pick her up in my 88. Shack on down by the Union Hall. When the joints start jumping, I have a ball. I'm gonna rock it up. I'm gonna rip it up. I'm gonna shake it up. Gonna ball it up. I'm gonna rock it up and ball tonight. Well, it's Saturday night and I just got paid. Fool about my money, don't try to save. My heart said go, go. Have a time for Saturday night. Now I feel fine, gonna rock it up. I'm gonna rip it up. I'm gonna shake it up. Gonna ball it up. I'm gonna rock it up and ball tonight. Well, along about 10, I'll be flying high. A rock on out unto the sky. But I don't care if I spin my gold. Tonight I'm gonna be one half soul. I'm gonna rock it up. I'm gonna rip it up. I'm gonna shake it up. Gonna ball it up. I'm gonna rock it up and ball tonight.
star, like a beacon in the sky. Well, it's a show of where you are. If I could have a dream come true, I'd wish for you to see the beauty that's deep within your heart. Money alone won't free, it'll never free the beauty that's deep within. No, money alone won't free. Money alone won't free the beauty that's deep within. It will never free. Money alone.
And now, headline news.
Well, disaster's good for business down in New Orleans. I said disaster's good for business, yeah, down in New Orleans. So the greedy could wipe out all the people, they blow the levees clean. The governor stopped the search and rescue, told the law to shoot. The governor stopped the search and rescue, yeah, told the law to shoot. They say they gotta stop some folks from looting, while some folks finding food. Disaster's good for business down in the low land. Down in the ninth ward, you know what I'm saying? But disaster ain't so natural when disaster's planned. Just follow the government no bid contract, and you might overstand.
All right, sorry, confusion was reigning there. We had some guests coming in. I was trying to go up and meet them. We couldn't figure out exactly where they were, so I think we got it all sorted out. So let's back through those birthdays that we just went through. So back on this day in 1899, Sonny Boy Williamson was born. So that was the first person we heard in that set. So we had Sonny Boy Williamson, Keep It to Yourself. We had Little Richard with Rip It Up. Had an interesting song by J.J. Cale there, a song called Durango. And then it's Jim Messina's birthday. So Loggins and Messina, we did a song by him called Money Alone. So it is 12 o'clock, and you're listening to WZRD Chicago, 88.3 FM, and streaming worldwide at WZRDchicago.org.